This is Virginia on Ohio Railfan Productions, and here is Amtrak 95 from New York to, actually I might have messed that up. I think it's from Boston, Massachusetts to Norfolk, Virginia, I think. Alright, thank you for watching, and let's see what else we could catch. Okay, here is the auto train from Lorton, Virginia to Sanford, Florida. So I came here for an empty coal train E745. Unfortunately, that's not going to get here. I should get a VRE though, and there's another train ahead of the empty coal. It's WO84, which is just a Herzog Ballast train. That should be here soon. Anyways, let's see what else we could catch, and thank you for watching. That is WO84. Well, the destination and the origin kind of vary, so I don't know where it's going, but it is a Herzog Ballast train. So I'll unpause once it gets closer. I think this is VRE 300 or 303.
VRE Fredericksburg, train 303 is arriving on track 2. Please stand behind the yellow line and allow passengers to detrain before boarding. Thank you for riding the VRE.
I think it's just Spotsylvania. Alright, I'll continue the video when it starts moving again. Alright, that's probably going to be the last train of the day. Unfortunately, I'm not, unless it's really close, which I doubt, I'm not going to be able to catch the empty coal train. So, if that is the last train, then thank you for watching. But if not, let's see what else we could catch, but it almost most certainly is. So, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next rail fanning trip. Okay, that is Amtrak 80 from Charlotte, North Carolina to New York. I'll pause once it gets a little bit closer. And this is definitely going to be the last train of the day, unfortunately. The empty coal train just a little bit too far and I have to leave. Alright, well that's going to be the last train of the day. There's a blinking green under yellow. It's probably just for a VRE though, or for 41, but I'm not going to be able to get that either. It's just a bit too far away. Anyways, I'll see you in the next rail fanning trip. But if the timing works out, my mom might be able to get the empty coal train at Lorton, so we'll see. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next rail fanning trip. Here is another VRE train. Fortunately, I could actually stay. So, should be seeing Amtrak 41 and then E745.
VRE Fredericksburg, train 305 is arriving on track 2. Please stand behind the yellow line and allow passengers to be trained before boarding. Thank you for riding the VRE.
Okay, I'll unpause and it starts moving again. Next up should be Amtrak 41, I think, south. Well, let's see what the signals say. Red. Okay, so I'm guessing the empty coal train is on the farther track, and 41 will just follow that VRE. That'll make the most sense. Anyways, thanks for watching. And I tried to get out of the way of the people getting off, but the train blasted the whole platform, unfortunately, so it didn't really work out. That is the Amtrak Floridian from Chicago, Illinois to Miami, Florida, going very slow due to train congestion, traffic, whatever you want to call it. I'm hoping the next train is going to be it's going to be E754, but honestly, I don't know at this point. P42 liter, nice.
Service on Friday, June 19th. In addition, VRE will operate an as-scheduled bus Monday, June 22nd, Tuesday, June 23rd, and Wednesday, June 24th, due to the next stage of the ongoing replacement project.
And there's still no headlight. Well, that's unfortunate. Anyways, hopefully the next train will either be, I hope not, it's either going to be a VRE or the empty coal train. I'm hoping it's the empty coal train because that's the main reason I came here. But anyways, thank you for watching, and let's see what else we can catch. Finally, only took an extra, well, I got here later anyway, but it took a extra hour and 40 minutes to get to around here. Finally. Hopefully it's going pretty fast too, so it could get out of all the VRE's ways and stuff like that. But either way, this is 5 locomotives up front, so that's why I wanted to see it, and 3 of them are old. I'll unpause as it gets closer. thing was a monster. That went on forever. It was 5 whole minutes. So, either way, there's another VRE coming, but I don't care. Like, I really just don't. Unless it's 120, unless it's Amtrak 125, then yeah, again, I really just don't care. But anyways, if it's not 125, that is definitely going to be the last train of the day. Big thanks to my mom for allowing me to stay longer, because that would have been pretty disappointing if I missed that. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.